Hello and welcome to your July Shadowscope with me, Sally Kent. I'm really looking forward to pulling some cards for you and delving into the insight and guidance of the tarot and also some archetypal decks. And I'm using my own personal deck for the Shadowscopes. I thought it'd be interesting to bring in the deep, rich symbolism from the Egyptian Thoth Tarot, which has a deep and enchanting history, let's say. They always resonate with me from my own personal readings, and I thought it was about time that I share some of that deep, rich magic with you all. So without further ado, I hope you really enjoy your July Shadowscope. So let's take a look at the cards. Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome to your Shadow Tarot-scope. The cards are very exciting. We start with the Emperor, and this is the energy for you inwardly and outwardly at the moment. You're focused on building, on ensuring that your values are aligned with your actions. You're getting serious, or more serious should I say, about building tangible things. Some of you might be contemplating your legacy and what it is that you stand for. You've been asked here to acknowledge everything you've built so far. It is quite substantial, but yet there is a thirst for more building. And it's coming. For those of you that are feeling impatient about a physical move or a physical business deal, actually manifesting it, the Emperor is telling you that you can manifest anything that you want to in the material realm. We do it much more effectively when our actions are aligned with what it is that we feel is ethically just and right. So the Empress crossing the Emperor is quite an interesting energy, because they're both the mother and father of the tarot, the archetypal parents. And none of us are ever able to miss out one of the tarot cards, because each card represents an archetypal or an environmental, on a mental or emotional level of a stage in life. So for some of you, you may be learning to reparent yourself in July. Some of you may be really considering whether your basic needs are being met. Because the Empress is in the crossing position, it does suggest to me that taking care of yourself, nourishment, nurturing, could be stirring things up for you at the moment. Some of you might be actually having physical discord or discomfort with a mother figure or a mother, or it could be your internal mother, you know, because the way we scold ourselves, the way we acknowledge ourselves, we imitate those care providers' voices that we heard growing up, you know. It could be the other archetype of the Empress for some of you, where it's actually bringing things to fruition, abundance, actually growing something. So for those of you that are trying to start a family, it could be very much on the forefront of your mind in July, and having that balance of physicality and the ethereal, the receptive and the active. It's like knowing when is the time to be receptive and when is the time to act. What's on the forefront of your mind seems to be the Knight of Wands, so it's like you've got this idea, this vision, this quest, this goal that you just really want to get going with, really. You can clearly see how it will work. It's like there's excitement, there's passion, there's energy. And for some of you, you're just waiting for that news to kind of come so that you can just go for it and have that action. It does seem that stability and financial security, home life is incredibly important to you in July, Pisces. It seems that like you're wanting to make changes around your living space or make changes to your savings, it's this word legacy I keep hearing. It's this kind of laying down roots, this building energy, and having the energy and the momentum to pursue it. And I think because you're so focused on this kind of distant horizon plan, it's just remembering to take care of yourself whilst this plan is coming to fruition. It does seem that there has been some frustrations with plans and how fast they've been moving, and you've had to kind of surrender what it is that, like, so it's almost like you've had to surrender the part of you that's been expecting good news, and you've had to surrender the part of you that is able to be active and able to travel and able to pursue your goals rapidly. It's like you've had to let go of that mentality and that emotional state in order to focus on the now, and I can understand that. There is some fantastic news coming in July for you, Pisces, that really brings great emotional fulfillment. This is a brand new chapter in your emotional relationships and something that brings you amazing satisfaction. And I really do feel that it is something to do with a home move or a new project that's coming to fruition, but it seems to have positive ripple effects out into all of your relationships. You're in a place at the moment, Pisces, where you're being encouraged to open up about your vulnerabilities and to express your emotions. You know, if you're always the person that is there for others, you know, you need to take care of your needs too. You also need to be listened to. So for some of you that are considering entering therapy or visiting a healer or having a reading, for instance, you know, somebody that's a professional that has that impartiality, that can have that, almost be that clean mirror for us, so that we can see ourselves in a new light and reflect on past emotional experiences and current emotional turbulence and joy, really. Just to be able to open up about that and to express that. For some of you, you might really be considering taking up a creative hobby that brings you that emotional fulfillment, and if that resonates with you, I would really go for that. People are viewing you in a kind of stasis at the moment, and this is like the people that know you the closest, really, like your colleagues, friends, family. They're seeing you as kind of going through a transitional stage with your finances and with your home life and also your career. There's like, I had to clarify the Four of Pentacles and I got the Five of Pentacles, and it really is this kind of stepping up the ladder on a material plane, and I really feel that this is related to a home move or a job move in some way. But this is a necessary stage that you're being guided to go through, so that you really appreciate everything that is coming to you in a really deeply heartfelt way. It really is time to lean into your faith, Pisces, and to really trust that you have everything you need to do this next stage of your journey, you know. This is about appreciating what you have and allowing finances to come and go, so that you can free up any stagnant energy you may be carrying in regards to your status, income, money, or job title, or house, physical belongings. It could also be, some of you, it could be, you know, you're going through a transition with your body. You know, some of you could be undergoing a transformation in some way and are, you know, in the process of of letting go of what was and embracing what is, you know, and I think people around you want to support you through this transitional phase. So, you know, let them, Pisces. Allow people to help you the way you help others. So you can kind of feel the mental tension that's kind of arising because you're having to be patient about a material matter. You know, this is really about trying to tap into your parasympathetic nervous system, really, the part of you that is associated with your rest and digest system. So it's our body is our most relaxed, our body heals itself when we activate that system, when we're resting or digesting. And you can activate that by deep breathing. If you research rest and digest breathing techniques, you'll find some amazing ones that will really help you get out of this Eight of Swords energy of feeling restricted by your own mindset. You know, it's about getting out of the mind and into the body. You know, so the outcome of the reading is Two of Wands for July. So you can expect some good news and some momentum. I do actually feel that it's in the latter 2 weeks of July that you will hear this good news, and you will feel like finally you can make plans to actually get started with moving, and that's really exciting. The overall energy for the for kind of what you most need to know in terms of your shadow and in terms of kind of the depth of your psyche is we've got the Village from the Archetypal deck, and we've got the Three of Pentacles, also known as Works, from the Thoth deck. So let's start with the Thoth deck, Three of Pentacles. So what you most need to know is that you are building, even though it might not be going as fast as you'd like. You're in the process of laying some incredibly strong foundations. You are being asked to acknowledge how much you've built, and we tapped into this energy when we were talking about the Emperor. This is about really acknowledging kind of how well you manage your responsibilities and how diligently you perform tasks, and just how much you deserve recognition from people around you, because you are a fantastic individual and the universe wants you to celebrate this month. So just trust that even little steps towards your goal, even though you want to make big steps at the beginning of the month, little steps, you know, all contribute to where you're going. You know, you only have to kind of turn a few degrees left and walk, and you will end up somewhere completely different if you were to just have walked straight, you know. So even the tiniest changes have a big effect, so remember that, especially in the beginning of July. So the archetypal message for your Shadowscope is the Village. So this is evoking the hometown, the family, the tribe. The Village presents us with a conundrum. On one hand, it's the place that feels most like home, the place to which you can always return. Nostalgia and comfort can draw you back. On the other hand, it's the very place you must leave in order to grow. Around the Village, an unspoken boundary exists, one most villagers do not want you to cross. Though some support your leaving, still you hear whispers of doubt as you venture beyond its borders, leaving them behind. The energy of the Village is present anytime we feel restricted by a certain group, community, family, place or ideology. It may have served us in the past, yet staying within its parameters will never satiate our thirst for life. Thank the Village for all it has provided, knowing you will someday return. For now, the world awaits. So I'm hoping that message resonates with you, Pisces, because with archetypal symbolism, much like the tarot, it can be seen in light and dark energy. So when the Village is in light energy, it evokes intimacy, feeling rooted, intergenerational, communal. When the energy is dark for the Village, it evokes small-minded energy, gossipy energy, trapped, restricted. The village moves with you as it is more of a mindset than a physical place. Returning to the village is as important as leaving it. This can be thought of as a completion or an integration of what you learned out into the wild. So Pisces, there's an incredible amount of movement, isn't there? And really venturing forward, you know. I wish you every success with what you're building. Be sure to take care of your needs in the process of all of your endeavours, and be sure to open up to people as well. Let people support you in this process of this adventure, this new quest that you're embarking on. So thank you so much for watching, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I would love to hear what resonated with you. If you would like something more personal or specific, feel free to get in touch. And I want to say that I think you're doing exceptional, and it'd be great for you to see that this month. So thank you for watching, sending you so much love. See you in August. Bye.